After I visited Gorgan as part of my trip in Gulistan province, now I'm in Gumbad Qabus, a city that is well known for its tallest brick-built tower. Qabus Tower is a World Heritage Site that was built over 1,000 years ago as a symbol of Islamic architecture. Later that day, I went to visit the Great Bazaar in Gumbad Qabus, and honestly got surprised by how crowded this bazaar was. I started asking around why this place is so crowded, and an old guy told me that today is the day before the greatest Eid or festivity for Sunni Turkmens. That is Eid al-Adha, or Feast of the Sacrifice, an Abrahamic tradition which is celebrated in this region for almost a week. A Sunni cleric who I was chatting with in Bazaar invited me to join the Eid prayers tomorrow morning, where he said there will be thousands of people from all nearby cities and villages. Early morning, I joined the wave of Sunni Turkmens to go to Musalla, an open space used for prayers offered in congregation. Sunni Muslims sitting here shoulder to shoulder, listening to sermon of their senior cleric, calling for peace and solidarity between all Muslims.
منطقه خیلی در رابطه با عید و قربان بسیار اهمیت زیادی میدن و چندین روز بلکه چند ماه قبل تدارکات قربانی را و خوشحالی را در اینجا ما مشاهده میکنیم بین مردم. الحمدلله در کمال امنیت و آسایش ما این مراسم را برگزار میکنیم.
Today is the greatest Eid for Sunni Muslims, Feast of the Sacrifice. Thousands of people gathered here to pray and purify their souls and get ready for the rest of the day and festivity.
I also prayed along with my Muslim brothers for peace and happiness to all human beings. After Eid prayers, I left Gumbad Qabus to go to visit a top-ranking senior Sunni cleric and hear more about Sunni Muslims of this region and their traditions. On my way to visit Sunni cleric, driving by Caspian Sea coastline, hundreds of birds flying in groups dragged me to Gomishan. Because of his age nowadays, Ahund Hanafi needs to take a break from urban life, so he lives in a small town here called Simin Shah. I got there during the midday prayers, so I went to the local mosque to visit him, and later he invited me to his house, which was right across the street to the mosque. Ahund Hanafi is the top senior cleric of northeast region of Iran, who also has followers in Afghanistan and Turkmenistan. He's also a very humble and friendly person. He told me about different schools of Sunni Islam that exist in different regions of Iran. Most Hanafis, that is named after the Persian scholar Abu Hanifa, live in northeast part of Iran, and the rest are mainly Shafi'is, who live in eastern, southern, and western provinces.
البته ما هم مثل سایر مسلمان ها که هر کدام تابع مذهبی خودشون هست در اینجا حوزه های علمیه داریم و طلبه ها رو آموزش میدیم تا بالاخره آخوند بشن و بعداً بتونن بالاخره دین خودشون رو به پیروان این مذهب آموزش بدن. و ما مساجد داریم در هر نقطه. بالاخره برادران مسلمان هر کدامشون مسجد میسازن و در مسجد میان 5 وقت نماز رو در 5 وقت اقامه میکنن و در این قسمت هیچ گونه مشکلی نداریم الحمدلله. البته گهگاهی که از خود دولت اسلامی هم ما برای ساختن مسجد کمک میگیریم، مخصوصا از شهرداری ها، فرمانداری ها. اگر لازم شد اون بندگان خدا واقعا به ما محبت دارن.
At the end, I took a boat on Gorgon Bay to enjoy beautiful sunset, while I was thinking about what Akhund Hanafi mentioned about the importance of unity among Muslims all around the world, and how this unity prevents any country or group from harming Muslim brothers and sisters wherever they are. Shahryar Azimi for Iran.